Okay guys, I got my center differential. I gotta see if this is even showing up on camera. My side skirts, the top of the brake linkage assembly, and my fuel tank. I guess what I'll do is show you guys how I clean my parts. Just use a ordinary toothbrush, a squirt bottle of Simple Green, and some warm water in a tub. So pretty simple. It's not rocket science. I kind of rinse them off, spray them down with the Simple Green like this. Let it soak a little bit. Get the toothbrush wet, and then you just kind of get in there and scrub them out. And just make sure you get all the dirt off. It's easier if you break it down, do it piece by piece. You can kind of get into spots where it's hard to get. I don't recommend doing a quick clean off unless you're like at the race or something. You can actually just spray the Simple Green on there and just blow it off with compressed air, but you just got to be real careful of any electronics or bearings. A little bit of water really don't hurt the bearings too much, but when you soak them really good doing this, probably make them rusty and rough. And it comes off, the dirt usually comes off really easy with Simple Green. And that's straight Simple Green. That in that spray bottle there is not diluted with water or anything. It's a really strong solution. And then you just keep going from part to part. I'll spray it down, give them a scrub. These are my brake standoffs and the center differential support. And if you don't let the car get too dirty and you clean it all the time, the dirt will, like I say, come off real easy. And then I just use hot water or warm water, whatever, and scrub them down like this and let them dry. The fuel tank, you don't want to get water in it. I'll kind of hold it up like this. I usually do spray the inside of the fuel tank out with brake cleaner after I'm done, just in case there is any moisture in it. I try to be somewhat careful not to get water in it, but it really doesn't matter much to me. I haven't had any trouble with water getting in the fuel tank doing it like this, so this is why I'm doing it. I wouldn't recommend anything to you guys that I wouldn't do. So just pay special attention to areas of where dirt is and just kind of scrub it off. And that's it. Rinse it. Sometimes you may have to do it twice if you missed any spots. And that's really it, guys. Pretty easy. Kind of go at it fast, you know. I do the fuel tank twice because it gets kind of the grimiest with the oil and stuff in there. And just scrub it off. And that's it for that. If you do happen to get any moisture in, you can blow in on the pressure side that connects to your exhaust, just to make sure it's dry. And then I'll do the same thing. Like I say, I'll open it up, spray brake cleaner in here, swish it around, and empty it out. That'll also kind of clean the filter out. It's inside there. The clunk is what they call it. There's a filter attached to it. And clean off my side skirts. Kind of swish it around. And I usually pay special attention to here where this attaches to the chassis, so they sit flush when you put it back on, so you don't have dirt binding it up. And when it dries off, it looks just as good as new. Got one more to do. And after I get this section done, I can do the same thing with the chassis. I'll clean everything with Simple Green. The radio tray, I just kind of make a rag or a paper towel kind of damp with Simple Green and just wipe it off in my hands. I don't want to apply, you know, any water to the electronics. So you just a rag or towel, paper towel soaked in Simple Green or whatever, just kind of wipe that off, and that's it. So we have ourselves some clean parts. Let me shut the water off here and dry my hands so I don't get water on my phone. Okay, and there we go. We've got several clean parts, and if you want to speed up the drying process, you can wipe them off with a paper towel and dry them, and once they're dry, they're ready for assembly. So I hope this helps some of you guys out. The one thing I won't do is the differential. If I don't want to take the bearings off, I've already checked these bearings. They're not rough, they're nice and smooth. You don't want to apply water to them. So again, you'll just take the rag and try to do this one-handed. And I'll just take a damp rag and wipe this off. Maybe scrub some of the big chunks of dirt off with a damp toothbrush, and then just let that dry so we don't get any water in the bearings. And that is it, guys. So stay tuned for the next section of cleaning, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you very much.